Alright, so Scott and I have been working on the basement, and this is all trash. And then we've got, he's burning cardboard right now. Shh, don't say anything. And then all of that is metal, and then he's got some non-ferrous metals over there. And this is just wood bits and some empty cans.
What is this?
That's the box I dragged out, and I told you I haven't been through it yet.
Oh, I hadn't been through it, box.
Yeah, and then that box has some tools in it.
That can go in the regular trash because it's all dried up. That jugs lined up over there have things in them.
Well, that one can is leaking. I can see it's all wet underneath.
It needs to go to some kind of
Hazardous materials.
disposal place or something.
And then all of these little cans in here are all metals too, of rusted nails and things like that. We got the area for the washing machine cleaned out. And Scott got behind the furnace cleaned out. What you're seeing on the ground there is some charcoal where charcoal bags had opened. So he did his best to get that swept up. And I told him maybe we should put a little cat litter on it and see if it would, bind with that dust and make it easier to get up. We still have to go through everything on these shelves. And I went through everything on that shelf there, and that's all kind of stuff we're going to save. I was so tickled to find this. This is exactly like the larger one my mother-in-law has. And I'm not sure if this is savable or not. It's all pitted. It's sterling silver, but it's all pitted. I don't know if there's any save to that. And there's quite a collection of percolators. That's the one I found, and then Scott found a whole row of them, and I'll show you those in a minute. And I found all of these are cool little jars. Look at that one. There's that one. That one had some aftershave in it. And then there's a whole bunch of the medicine bottles. And some, remember the mini bottles? Yep. And then these little brown bottles. There's a bunch of those. Light bulbs, we've got a lifetime supply. Found a whole half-gallon of Jim Beam.
Yeah, it was this bottle. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Uncle Jesse.
And then all of this is, these have never been opened. You want some Pepsi? Yum, yum. Not. But all of that is canned goods that I have to,
how about some pickles?
Pickles, yeah. I gotta empty those and then I have no
idea what
I think those are figs, honey.
Figs.
And then there's peppers.
Okra.
Is it okra?
It's okra or peppers.
It looks like peppers to me. And that looks like chow chow.
Chow chow.
Ugh.
Oh, scary.
And I cleaned all of this shelf over here.
Pickles?
No pickles. And those are just little flower pots that she had. And those are telephone insulators there. And then I started on this and I got creeped out and I'm tired. So I'm going to take, this is where I'm stopping today. I'll come back and work on it some. It's just that top shelf is really creeping me out. So then after we get that, let me show you the percolator collection. Oh, and a toaster. So there's percolators and a toaster. And then we got to go through all of this stuff that's in the crawl space over in there. And that's all powdery fine dust under the house. Whole can of cans. I mean, a whole bag of cans, I think. And there's a bunch of cinder blocks down here. We just need to consolidate them to one location. And then there's just little bits like behind the water heater. There's a pile of trash. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're hoping we can get a washer set up here so that when we go to the house down in Casey, we can actually do some stuff. Yeah, I found this.
I really like this.
The cake container that says cake.
Just in case you were in doubt.
And another bric-a-brac of birds. Aunt Marietta must have loved birds. Birds in flower pots. And I guess that's it. And I keep finding seashells in bags that fall apart, so I'm going to start putting them in jars.
I love this little percolator.
It is, but there's no cord.
Well, we can get a cord.
Oh, okay.
This is not itchy.
Oh, and they went traveling out west, and they bought these pieces of petrified wood. Isn't that cool? It looks like marble.
I bet the locals had a good laugh about that. We saw some rocks.
And then look. I'm not a fast cook. I'm not a slow cook. I'm just a half-fast cook. Well, I thought that was kind of cute. It needs to be soaked and cleaned up. And then there's a planter and really cool blue ball jars, the vintage ones. Sarah, I know you'll like those. And I guess that's about it that I was going to share. Scott found another old saw. And it's looking better. If you go back and look at the original video of what it was down here when we started, you'd see that we really have made a lot of progress. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.